What is up, everybody? I am so excited. The channel's back, baby. And I couldn't think of a better way to start the channel back with something that I have been loving to do live with all of you, and that is AITA. So I've got two of my best friends here right now. I've got Jeremy. Jeremy, say what's up.
What's up?
Jesus Christ. And I've also got Jen. Jen, say what's up. She can't even breathe right now.
Because I was laughing too hard.
A good start.
Oh, yes. That's Jen.
Hi, it's me. I'm Insanetty on Twitch and Instagram.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry.
And in real life.
Your handles will be on screen. Don't worry. All right. So, I mean, let's just get into it. All right. We've already got our first one. Probably going to be super juicy. But also, one of the things that bugs me and my friends the most about these is spelling errors, and there's already one in the title. And I hate it. So let's just get into it. It is AITA for vacuuming in the middle of the day and potentially Wakinfa. Waking up.
It's the adjacent neighborhood to Wakanda.
Forever. Waking up my neighbor's kids and husband. Here we go. I, 22-year-old female, have lived in my apartment complex for 4 years, and I have an 8-year-old daughter. I don't want to hear any comments about my age and my child's age. Yo, okay, you're good. You're good. I've heard all the words under the sun. I don't need strangers on Reddit giving me some crap. Wow.
Okay.
Feeling defensive already? Do you know that you're writing this? Best part about that is...
Can we also talk about the giant jump between paragraphs without the punctuation? Because I'm mad about it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but even more than that, like, you know what you don't have to do?
Her.
Oh, no, that's the thing. Nobody was. But also, you don't have to put your age on Reddit. You just decided to do that and then got mad that you wrote it. Like, what are you doing?
And like I wouldn't even have done the math or thought about it until she pointed it out. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Facts.
Right.
Don't talk back.
Okay.
That's fine.
So my job allows me to work from home, and as a bonus, when I don't have a lot of work to do, I can do my household chores like laundry, vacuuming, etc. I don't vacuum every day, maybe just like every couple of days, usually late mornings, early noonish. Okay, that's totally fine.
Okay, that's very kind. Great.
Anyway, the issue stems from the fact that I can hear everything my neighbors from the side, above and below me do. It doesn't bother me as such, but they can hear anything I do. Again, I don't play loud music. The only thing they'd likely hear is the TV if it's on very loud or if I'm doing vacuuming. But because I do it in the middle of the day, I never get complaints up until now. Coral, 34, moved in 3 weeks ago.
Her name is Coral?
Of course it is.
Okay,
Is Coral the new Karen? Like, what's going on here?
I mean, maybe.
Oh God. Okay.
It's instead it's the people who watch the Hallmark movies that have like the summer like beach at the Cape romance, and so instead of being like Carol, like the Christmas Lifetime movie, they call them Coral because summer and beach.
Oh, see,
Ew.
whenever I hear the name Coral, I just think of Coral from Walking Dead.
Lord.
Oh, yeah, I've never watched that.
Cool.
Yeah, Coral.
Don't bother. It's stupid.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway,
Sorry, Brian.
Coral, 34, moved in 3 weeks ago. We're cordial, and although cliche and weird for normal standards, a couple of days after she moved in, she came with a batch of cookies to give to me and the other neighbors and introduced herself, and she seemed nice. But a couple of days ago, she knocked on my door as I was vacuuming. She was all smiles and happy, but told me in the most condescending way possible that her husband had worked a late shift and their 12-month-old baby boy was sleeping and was wondering if I could not vacuum right now, and that she would be happy to call back over again when they're both awake so they could continue on. And I said no. The time of day in which I do vacuum is not stupid early or really, really late. I chose it because most people are going to be up so I'm not disturbing a lot of people. I told her that I'm not going to change my time to suit her husband and baby, albeit it's not their fault for working late or, being a baby. Why did they write that like the jokes we make?
I know, right?
Yeah.
That felt very personal.
Felt very us.
Yeah. And that she's just gonna have to suck it up and deal with it. She started going off at me, should be on me, but that's fine. Whoa, nope, never mind. Moving on. Oh Lord. Calling me a childish whore. What?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Hinting at the fact that I was a teenage mother. Got it. This is the reason why they did that first paragraph. Called me a bitch and then stormed into her apartment again. I've talked to friends, and while they say I'm entitled to clean my apartment whenever I want within reason, I could have been a bit nicer, and that how I reacted was a dick move. Okay. I'll let you guys go first. Jen, you go ahead.
I mean, okay. I do agree with some of her friends saying that she could have reacted a little bit less defensive, because obviously it seems like Coral, this cunty Coral, is coming in hot. Hold on, sorry. I just wanted to do it for the alliteration of it. I'm sorry.
Of course you did.
But it seems like she's really, really stressed, and this would have been the time to kind of like pay it forward.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yes, she's going through her own shit too, but like, I mean, she's a teen mom. She went through this at a really hard time in her life.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be better if she had kind of given the new mom this grace.
Agreed.
To be like, maybe don't do that right now. Maybe just pause it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, does she say that she's doing, a bunch of other stuff during the day? Is she working every day? No, I think she's...
Yeah, she
had
says
a good enough period of time where she decides to do the cleaning between her.
Yeah, because she works from home. Yeah, she works from home.
So maybe she can switch a couple of meetings around and say, okay, I got to do this.
Well, not even that. It's just I would say
even just don't just stop doing it for a second.
Yeah.
Unless she's got some major I don't want to say OCD, but the idea of she needs to have it clean because of how her comfort is. Maybe just kind of pause it for a second.
Right. Yes. That's
just for that one day.
That's what I would be like, hey, I'm sorry. I obviously I have a kid too. Your baby's asleep. I will wait for your baby to wake up. Your husband, forget him. But I would be for the baby, I will stop and I will wait until it is that your baby is awake, right. And then I'll just continue vacuuming. It's all good.
And I think the problem is that probably Coral, Summer Karen came in hot, being I'm 34 and you're 22 and clearly you're not responsible.
Yeah, but also I feel like that came a little bit later.
From stress. Yeah, of course, and it's because if she had handled it in a way that was less combative, then this wouldn't have happened.
Yes, so and she also said that she would be happy to call back over again when they were both awake so that she could continue. She was like I'm trying to make this easiest as possible, but also I'm trying to look out for my family as well. Is it possible if you could just stop for a hot second, let them rest, and then once they're back, I'm going to come back over and be thank you so much. I appreciate you for doing that.
Even she's just going to call up, be
yeah, exactly.
Here's the phone number. Yeah, so I think that 22-year-old is the
op.
TA in this situation. Yeah, the op is the TA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Just more than anything, I feel like she's acting like a child. She is behaving like a child. She's being inconsiderate. Also, I think that she is more ashamed of being a 22-year-old mother of an 8-year-old than anybody else is.
I agree, and I think that comes up in the first paragraph.
She keeps bringing it up, and I'm like, why are you focusing on that? Are you not okay with it?
Yeah.
But And if you're not, like, I mean, that's your burden to bear. Whatever we do with our choices, but nobody else is like. I feel like she's mad at that this Coral person because she thinks that she's judging her. When Coral
Yeah.
probably was just like, "Hey, can you shut up for a little bit?"
Honestly.
It's like she clearly hasn't like dealt with her demons like
Yeah.
about, you know,
Yeah. There's
everything that happened to her in
It,
her
it,
young life. And
it
that's
sounds like the OP needs to talk to somebody.
definitely,
Yes,
yeah.
agreed.
I'm like, there's a very deep-seated thing that you've got going on here. So, yeah.
Very much agreed. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's make our way into the next one.
Mm.
All right. Who wants to take
oh
this
my
one?
God, what is this? What in the Jeffrey Dahmer? What in the actual Jeffrey Dahmer?
All right.
Hot.
What?
I know this is gross, Jeremy. Also, wait, hold on. Let's be honest. It's probably like, have you ever heard, speaking of the fact that we were talking about people's food
Veganism
choices earlier? Yes,
Mhm.
veganism. The people who say, I don't want to eat something with a face, maybe it's this.
I mean, could be, which is so funny to me. Like people who are like, I'll eat shrimp, but not shrimp with the head on. I'm like, do you know that's still a shrimp? Like, what are you what are you talking about?
But I think
what about like
here's what it is. It's the seeing the eyeballs that's the problem.
okay, but like what about sea urchins? They don't have a head.
Okay,
is that okay?
Well, I don't like. Okay, look, you know how much I love sushi,
Agreed.
and I've had uni. I don't like seeing them get butchered in front of me on the bar.
Oh
yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care. Do it. Do it right in front of me.
I can't do it. But that's my thing. It's like I'll still eat it, but I don't like seeing them move.
No, do it in front of me. I want it.
I'm on the top of the food chain. I'm turning that thing into poop.
I'm turning that thing into food.
Keep going.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Most of that's gonna get cut. It's all good. Okay. So who wants to read this one?
Do you want me to?
You can then.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Unless Jeremy, you want to.
Oh, no.
You do this one. I'll get the next one.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. All right, Jen, go ahead.
AITA for saying I don't want to eat body parts. Background. Oh God, she's got to label it as background.
Oh Lord.
I, 23F, am with my boyfriend, 24M, for over 3 years now. His parents, mom and stepdad, and I have had our stepdad. Yes. Well, it sounds like he might be a stepdad.
Oh
anyway,
my God.
Have had our issues in the beginning, but after about 2 years, they seemed to accept me. And holy run-on sentence, Batman. Even though I won't forget certain things they have said about or towards me. Wow. Oh, it's still going. I felt like it went uphill. Oh, thank fuck for punctuation. 5 months ago, I decided to go vegan.
Yeah.
Did you not know that this was coming?
I wasn't sure, but yeah. Anyway, my BF has been very supportive all the time. He even eats a lot of vegan food now, too. And when we visited his parents, his mom would also prepare something for me to eat. I told her thank you and how much I appreciate that. Wow, thank you so much for that full paragraph, you little elementary school essay writer. I've never commented on their food.
Mm-hmm.
Never commented their food.
Yeah. Or started a discussion about being vegan because I know it's neither the time nor, oh God, she said nor, the place to do that.
No.
I realize they are not interested in it, and I'm just glad that we get along, to be honest.
TBH.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I'm sorry. I'm putting the whole word in there, all right? Anyway.
Good old honest tubes, to be honest.
Stop. Stop.
Hold on, let me cough so you can edit this shit out, and then I'll start again.
Wait for it.
Sorry, I had full-on mucus bomb. Anyway.
Hot.
A couple of weeks ago, my boyfriend turned 24 and we had a birthday brunch at his parents' house with his sister and brother-in-law. My boyfriend provided the food, and his mom, him, and I prepared it together at their house. My boyfriend wanted to have everything on the table available in vegan too. He wanted it not just for me, but also for his family to try some if they wanted to. Now, this happened.
Okay, with the colon. Okay, you didn't need to.
Oh, I did though.
Oh no, I mean they didn't need to.
Oh no. Yeah, no. I mean, I had to read it. Anyway, my boyfriend also put bacon and vegan bacon on the table. At this moment, it's his stepdad, his sister, and me at the table when his stepdad loudly comments something about how stupid the idea of vegan bacon is and who even needed that nonsense. I didn't think much of it and responded to him in the nicest voice I had that vegan bacon was a great alternative if you like the taste of bacon but don't like eating body parts. Now he's furious, complaining that he hasn't ever heard such nonsense as meat being called body parts and how stupid that was.
Lord.
Oh, Jesus. Hello, there's an entire Italian food movement called Awful. It's about the body parts. Anyway, watch Stanley Tucci searching for Italy.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. Boyfriend's sister asked if he was fine and why he was so angry. When we finally ate, I asked boyfriend's brother-in-law for the egg salad, which was vegan too. How do you make vegan? Anyway, whatever.
Don't ask.
Yep, not asking. So stepdad asked me if I'm now going to eat dead baby animals. Oh, no!
No. Now you're just being problematic on purpose.
Not the Bambi problematic statement. I respond that technically there's no baby unless the egg was fertilized, but it wasn't real eggs anyway. Well, this is when his mom steps in and says everyone should just eat their own food now and leave the others alone. A few days after this, his parents talked to my boyfriend about it. Stepdad says he's not happy with how things went and that I was being disrespectful towards him by calling meat body parts, but also an eater of body parts, bitch. He argues that if anything, it's a cadaver. No!
Yeah, because that's better.
No, because it's a cadaver and not a body, because it's an animal and not human.
Oh my God.
Oh my holy shenanigans. Honestly, I think this is ridiculous. I admit I could have ignored him maybe, but I don't really see why I would sit there and let him talk like that, which in my opinion was disrespectful in the first place. My boyfriend wants me to fix this situation. I am ready to do that for his sake, but honestly, I don't think that I am the one who owes an apology, and I don't want his parents to think it's fine. All I think about this, and especially, all I think about is this, and especially his stepdad right now, is like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's prices.
I know, but I'm assuming like the correct statement, right?
Oh,
Am
I know.
I wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But maybe there's different opinions on this. So Reddit, AITA. Edit, because it came up multiple times. Ah! The egg salad was fake, like the bacon. It did not contain real eggs. Yay!
Right.
I found it out. It's the stupid like real egg like in the milk carton bullshit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, she said that she was getting the egg salad, which was vegan too.
Yeah,
so
I know,
it was a vegan
egg salad.
I
didn't think about it until like she said that, and then I went, "Yay!"
Yeah.
Anyway, I knew what it was now. I was mostly worried about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, can we see a couple of comments? Because I feel like this is.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's some weird shit up in here.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's one. Here's a comment right here.
OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. That vegan bacon was for those who like the taste but don't eat body parts, after he rudely asked what vegan bacon is for. I might be TA because I got triggered by his comments and responded without thinking much of it, ignoring him because I avoided the drama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, like, well, he said the thing that was triggering, so we identified that.
Yeah.
All of us. We said body parts, you really got to go there.
Yeah.
I know I said already what in the Jeffrey Dahmer at the title, but that is where you go Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Vegan girl didn't go Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, for me, I'm going to say, personally, I'm going to say NTA. And the reason why is because, like, the only thing she did was like dish it back, like just real quick, because he was like, ugh, vegan bacon, what's that for? And she was like, for people who don't want to eat body parts, and then moved on. Unless everybody in the room went, ooh, like there isn't a problem. You just made a problem, and then you called it a cadaver instead. Ew, dude. Like, no. As a person who eats meat, like, don't call it a cadaver. I know it is one, but like it is body parts. Like it's body parts of an animal. So
right. Okay, so first of all, I also think that I may have misrepresented what I wanted to say. I also think that the OP is NTA.
yes.
I think that everybody else is the TA.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
everybody sucks here.
Yes.
Is what I'm going with.
Yes, which one of the comments was in ESH.
Okay.
But like, I honestly, I'm like, this could have easily been something that you legitimately just like walked past in a situation. It was just that the stepdad decided to feel disrespected. And so all of a sudden now it's an issue when it really was not. It wasn't an issue at all until you made it one.
Right,
you were the one.
Yeah. Like,
you were the one who made the comment first, and then when they dished it back, you didn't like it. Like,
right.
That's it.
You got super sensitive.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what's your shenanigans?
Well, yeah. And see, in this, like, in my experience, people who are vegan, they throw it in your face. They're like, oh well, no, I have a conscience. I don't eat things that have a soul or whatever. And I'm like, okay, have you? But this one, she wasn't doing that, which I appreciate. It's like she wasn't trying to make anybody else feel bad about eating meat. She was just like, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Calling it body parts, yeah, like she could have phrased it differently.
Yeah.
But also she didn't have to, and the man guy,
yeah,
he's the one that, like, he escalated the situation by being a dickhead. So
there you go.
Right. And I mean, like, okay, so like speaking from experience, my friend who is like very vegan, he's the guy who took my first headshots. We're very close. Bitch, I'm literally like apparently his hitch right now, like wing woman with all of his dating shit. But,
lovely. Glad we know that.
He's very no. Anytime that I ever tell you about like shit that oh my god, whenever I sit here and I go, I don't want to go back into the dating world again, that's when I'm telling you like Rob stories. Anyway, he's very vegan, but like he knows how much I love sushi, he knows how much I love steak, he knows how much anything like that is that, but like he doesn't throw it in your face, and that's like the best kind of vegan.
Yeah. The best kind of vegan is just somebody who just wants to eat food.
Yeah, you're just like, I just want to do this. And I'm like, bitch, I'm here for it. Like, I mean, I'm all for sustainability, especially when it comes to fish. Because, bitch, I need sushi for the rest of my life. But, like, also, I need my favorite vegetables for the rest of my life, too. And herbs. Baby.
And also,
but anyway.
Cow. Anyway, all right.
Well, yeah, that too. But I don't need that as much as I need fish.
Yeah. All right, so we figure we've gotten to the situation where this is clearly NTA. Let us move on. Everyone, take a sip break.
AITA for not showing up to my best friend's girlfriend's party and telling her to leave me alone.
Okay.
This involves me, 27-year-old male, my best friend Derek, 27-year-old male, his girlfriend Molly, 26-year-old female.
Why are you putting so much emphasis on the names right now?
Because I want to...
First of all, why is Molly not capitalized?
Because apparently she's... Never mind.
I was going to say because she's a bitch.
Oh, I was going to say because she's below.
Apparently.
Also, can we talk about how there's no apostrophe for Molly's sister?
Oh,
Oh,
I hate that. Oh no. Keep going.
Yeah. Molly's sister Courtney. She gets a capital. That's fine. 28
yeah.
female.
Told you.
Derek and Molly have been dating over a year. Derek and I are roommates, so I've known Molly a while. She's a nice girl, but has this attitude of she's always right. Ugh, this is hard.
Over. Oy vey.
She has this attitude of she's always right. I find her a little annoying, but Derek loves her, and I support him, so I'm friends with her. She's a really good person, I will say, and comes from a great family, which includes her sister Courtney, who I have met once or twice.
Okay, she's never been capitalized in this entire sentence.
They really
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like Molly
Yeah,
for
No one likes
whatever
Molly. Keep
reason.
going.
about a month ago, Derek asked me what I thought about Courtney. I said she was hot and really down to earth, and I've had good times with her whenever she goes out with us. Derek said Molly wanted him to ask me that. I said I wasn't interested in her due to her history. Okay. But if she wanted to ever hang out or something casual, she could have my number. Derek reported back to Molly, and the last few weeks have been awkward.
Oh.
First capitalization, and it's only because the Word document said so.
Literally.
Molly seems standoffish. I bought her a beer and asked what was wrong last week. She said she didn't like what I said about her sister. I said that her sister had been married before, was pregnant and got divorced. It was too much baggage for me. I thought it was all good after we talked.
I mean,
that's. I mean, yeah, you can feel that kind of way, but you don't have to.
feel that kind of way, but you don't gotta say.
You don't have to say it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's valid, but you could have kept that to yourself.
You could have just been kinder in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Courtney's hot, but she's a married slut, so I don't.
Jesus Christ. She's not a married. She's divorced.
It's more if you just don't want a baby.
Right? You don't want to be a stepdad like that last one we did.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going. Sorry, Jeremy.
Body parts. Last weekend, Molly and it's not capitalized again.
God damn it.
I know. Like I said, it only was because of the fucking period that she got an actual capital N.
Last weekend, Molly hosted a game night at Courtney's house. She made a big to-do about this game night and kept asking if I was going to come. I told her maybe. I had other plans that night, so I might stop by. I went out for a drink and then decided to stay home and watch a game. At 8 p.m., Molly started texting me asking when I was coming. I started ignoring her, and then she called like 3 times.
Wow.
Derek started texting me too, and I told him that I didn't want to go over to Courtney's for some couples game night and wanted to watch the game. He said it was duo games only, and they needed me. I said that I said maybe to begin with, so they should find other games. Molly called me one last time on Derek's phone. She sounded mad and was like telling me to come. I told her to fuck off and leave me alone. Derek texted me yesterday and said I should apologize to her and her sister, as Courtney was the one without a partner and went and got my specific beers that I liked.
Bitch, that's supposed to be a combined sentence. That's the one time you could have done a run-on, you cunt.
Oh my God. There's another one I gotta edit out.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Brian.
God damn it.
I said that it wasn't my fault. I never gave a yes and never told anyone to get me anything, and this girl should have respected that. Yeah, no, this guy's a fucking asshole. This guy, like, first off, if you feel a certain type of way about your roommate's girlfriend's sister, twice removed, mother of dragons.
Yes. First of her name.
You can feel a certain way, but you don't have to tell everyone how you feel about that that was his first mistake, and that's a
Yeah.
dickish thing to do.
Agreed.
Yeah, she's hot, but she's got too much baggage, and yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
You don't-
also, first of all, like, as a girl, it's like, no is a full sentence when you're saying, like, nah, I don't want to do this. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Right.
But, like, I think it's just another thing that he made it such a point to always make her, unless it was going to be grammatically incorrect,
Yeah.
to lowercase her first letter of her name.
No, I don't think so. I feel like, honestly, if I'm being real, I'm pretty sure that this guy wrote this on his phone. And so
Yeah.
because of
No,
that,
I don't
it
care.
recognized
No, I
the
don't
names.
care. No, I don't care.
No,
Oh.
because in like one of the first sentences, Molly is lowercase, but Courtney is uppercase.
Well,
So
that's the
he-
thing
Yeah,
is,
no,
that
he
was on
made a
purpose.
point.
well, no,
he
here's
made
the
a
thing.
point.
Here's the
Brian,
thing. This is
Brian, we're about to do this shit again, where you gaslight this shit
No,
out of us.
listen
And I'm
to
gonna
me.
tell you, this is
Listen,
the one where you're coming for me.
listen
No,
to me when I
he
tell you
uppercase-
this.
No. He
She's
uppercase
already
every
yelling,
single
Brian.
person.
Jesus
Brian, I'm
Christ.
already on like an 11.
I know that. Calm down. Will you let me speak for 1 second?
I will.
The
I'm
na-
sorry. I really wanted to get it out.
Jesus Christ. The name Derek is spelled that way usually. The name Courtney is spelled that way usually. So algorithmically, it will automatically capitalize those names. Usually, the name Molly is spelled with a Y and not an IE. It doesn't recognize it.
Disagree, not since fucking Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy? We're going to Grey's Anatomy?
But also,
I
can
am,
we talk about algorithmically?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, right? I'm surprised that you said that. Well done, bitch.
You're welcome. And that's the reason why it did it the next time that he did it with her name at the beginning of the sentence.
No, because that was a period, and he
Exactly.
did the double dot,
Period,
like,
space,
bullet. He did
space.
the double space bitch.
Exactly,
Brian has
because
hard work.
that's how computers work, honey.
Oh,
What
I'm
you want me
sorry.
to do?
Are you mansplaining computers?
I
to me?
most certainly will, because I feel like
Okay,
you're deep
children,
diving into this in a weird way.
Children, let's focus.
God damn.
Anyway,
This is the reason why we do this.
Can we do one more, Brian? Could you
Anyway,
finish it off?
anyway.
Everybody
also,
take a lap.
Also,
I food up.
Sorry, Jeremy, please go ahead.
also, the guy's an asshole because he, like, yeah, you can say, yeah, maybe I'll stop by to the party, but even if you give that, like,
Yeah.
when you give a liquid fluid answer, like, oh, maybe I'll stop by, that raises expectations of, oh, hey, he might stop by. Let's, act as if he's going to.
Mhm.
Now that's on them, but he could have just said no, because then he also
Agreed.
says that he had plans already that night. He could have just said that, but also his plans were to watch a game. So like,
Right.
and then they're calling him like, "Hey, we want you to hang out with us," and he's just like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yes, and also here's what I'm going to say. Like, you're calling these people your friends, and like you speak very highly of them. Like they also say like really good person, comes from a great family, which includes her sister Courtney, and
Yeah.
also we can tell that Courtney likes him.
Yeah,
We can
And
all
that's-
we
yeah,
can
that's
all
the
make
big
that
thing.
we can all make that very clear. Like, she specifically bought the beers that he liked. She knows which ones they are, which means
yeah,
she
Right, she
had
wanted him to be
forethought.
there.
And
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
here's the other part. The other part is that he knows that he doesn't want that, which again, that's fine. He literally said that he doesn't want that it was too much baggage. Ick.
Yeah, well, again,
but-
asshole.
Yeah, yes.
You don't
but,
say that to somebody.
Yes,
Right, no,
of course.
You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that to
That's-
somebody. But hey,
that's
if
just
you
bad
have a
manners.
connection, right? Exactly. But if you have a connection with somebody, like for example, there's a relationship that I've gone with where I've been friend zoned, and like I went, okay, all right, well let's fucking be friends, and that's
Yes.
it.
Yes.
And you know,
here's-
if you are capable of handling that, then fucking great.
here's the part that where it gets me. The reason why I keep going, I mean, he is he's definitely TA. We know that in the way that it is that he handled this.
Exactly.
But there are certain parts of it where I'm like, I get why you did what you did. And here's the specific part. They said that they were hosting a game night. He already knows at this point that they are setting him up to be with Courtney. And he's like, I don't want that, so I'm not gonna go. Yeah. But he could have said, hey, sorry, I'm not gonna go. You don't have to give reason. You don't have to give anything else. You just have to say, I'm not going to be there. Yeah. And then you're good. Watch a game, drink a beer, and call it a day.
Right. More than anything, he's just insensitive. Yes. The way he went about everything was insensitive.
That I agree with wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Hold on. So here's on the other side, because I just heard an AITA the other day, because I was reading them with my friend Alexei, just because she was like, oh my God, this thing that you do with your friends.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Just name dropping people.
My old bar manager from New York City, like, I was telling her about the shit that we do, and she was like, God, this is like a fucking joy. Like, I can read this and read drama while I'm waiting for like my next like reality TV series.
It's a great time.
Went, great. I got this. But so there's like this idea that somebody joined like a Facebook meetup group. Oh. Like, and then tried to get a lady and do this, but like he basically kidnapped her through a forest as like a work, team companionship, like
what?
Whatever.
Like you do, kidnapping.
I actually heard one.
He technically kidnapped her.
I heard one like this where someone got into a group that does like hikes, and they like. They were like, oh, Brian, I'm interested in this person.
Can you like go into more detail about it, because I think that's the one that I saw. Okay,
yeah. It was that they worked a lot and wanted to like meet more people, so they were like finding like groups on like online that do stuff. And so they found this hiking group. They were really interested in this person, and so they were like, hey, I'm going to like seize this opportunity. And they were like, okay, we're gonna do this hike from here to here. Whoever gets there first wins. And he got partnered up with the girl that he liked, and he was like, I'm gonna seize this opportunity.
You're absolutely talking about the same one that I was talking about.
Yeah. He was like, I'm gonna seize this opportunity and take crazy detours so that I get more time with her. And she was like, I don't think we're going the right way. And he was like, no, we're fine. To the point where it took like almost double to like 3 times the amount of time to finish the hike. And she was literally like, yo, like, what's going on? Why are we going this way? And he was like, oh no, don't worry. Like, this is just, they're detouring some of the routes, so we have to go this way. And she was like, no, we don't. We don't at all. So he literally just led somebody into the woods.
Right.
Just because of the fact that he was like, I like you and I want time with you.
Pretty. I'm gonna get us lost in the wilderness.
That's
right, exactly.
Terrifying.
And so this is like obviously the like farthest end of the spectrum. I mean, like, well, maybe not farthest, because I think like obviously there's been a lot more terrible people who have done worse.
Right.
But like the idea of it is like this is on the road to that bullshit. Yeah, this is garbage. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trust, I think Brian and I are 2 men who hate men the most.
Well, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. We got time to do one more, so let's make it happen. Lashing out at my friend that cancels our trip short notice because he felt inspired by God. Yup. Oh, hell yeah. Lord. Literally. Oh no. Okay, guys. Let's do this.
I love you so much. Thank you for following me on that, Brian.
Oh my God. Okay. This is gonna be great. All right. Yeah. This is AITA for lashing out at a friend that cancels our trip short notice because he felt inspired by God to go on a different trip. Woo! Let's do it. My best friend and I have scheduled a trip months ahead this summer to spend time together since we're both college students and don't get much time to hang out during the semester. We were going to spend a couple of weeks on this trip, and I've scheduled my summer around it. Only a couple of days before our trip, my friend tells me that he had an epiphany and decided to become a counselor for some Christian summer camp for the whole summer.
Not epiphany.
Right? Here we go.
The epiphany.
See, that's the thing, is this could have ended at that paragraph, but it keeps going. Looking back, I feel bad for lashing out.
3 edits. Sorry.
Yeah, oh Jesus. Looking back, I feel bad for lashing out, but as someone that doesn't understand spirituality, I just got upset by the news. I want to respect my buddy's beliefs and religion, but it's as if the divine being that he believes in didn't consider nor respect my schedule. Oh my God.
Okay.
Why is there
Nar.
Nor. Keep going.
I told him that and he got upset. I do feel bad and had no malicious intentions, lies, to disrespect his beliefs, lies, not his choice, lies. But the month's worth of preparation, scheduling, and excitement going down the drain made me emotional. I've apologized to him, but our relationship has been different ever since.
Can we just appreciate his punctuation, by the way?
Yes, honestly, the most well-written one that we've done all day.
Exactly. Keep going.
I know there were faults on my end. I just want to see what you all think. AITA. Edit.
Come on, use of semicolon, baby.
And properly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the edits are longer than the actual post. Here we go. Okay. Edit for clarification. Thanks for all of your opinions. There were some asking if I could still go on a trip. The trip was completely canceled since he was the one who proposed the idea of the trip and claimed he'd make arrangements to make some of our plans possible. I did the planning and scheduling for the most part. Edit 2. Response to question. The lash out was relatively short. I just feel like I was frank and implied his God has no respect for man by claiming, does he not respect my schedule? He became a summer camp counselor this week. I only learned after he canceled the trip that his impression kept popping up in his mind a few weeks before the trip, which made me a lot more upset. I wish he had at least told me that, and this whole fiasco may have been avoided. I've sent him a message telling him happy July 4th since he left for his camp, just to be ignored. I guess you may all be right, and it's time to move on. Edit 3. I only learned about this when I overheard him telling our colleague. I asked him afterward, only to get a response. God told me to do so, and he knows what's best for me. Okay.
Can I just say that this bitch probably writes a really good essay?
Honestly, like they clearly are in college and they are working real hard. Shout out to this English major.
It's everything, and I wish that I could have this for myself right now.
Unfortunately, if they're an English major, this is probably the best thing they'll ever do.
I know!
No! Well, I know what most of my comments are going to be now. But yeah, here's the thing. What you said was rude, but also them doing only a couple of days before the trip. Days. Not like it was a couple of weeks ago. Not like anything like that. We're days out. Like,
I'm sorry, hold on.
Bags are packed. People are doing laundry to make sure that you got everything that you need for this trip. And a couple of days. When you say a couple of days, I think 2, maybe 3 at the max. Right, and that's when you tell me.
3 is a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hold on, Brian. Did we say how long they had been together before this had started?
This is just a best friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just they knew they were going to spend a couple of weeks, but how long had they been planning it? Or
they say in the very first sentence, I have scheduled a trip months ahead this summer. Months ahead.
Okay, so then they had so much time to like really just be like, bye.
Yes, and not only
that's disrespectful.
Here's the other part. It is a trip planned months ahead, and they're going to spend a couple of weeks on this trip. This is not just like a weekend in Cabo, okay? This is a couple of weeks on this trip. That is
Yeah.
a long time.
That's a big guy.
And takes a lot of preparation for like, because like, again, if you're doing like a couple of days, like maybe 4 days in Vegas or something like that, you can do that, one carry-on and walk your day off. Sorry, that's me as a dude. Like, you can do that. I can do it in a backpack, but whatever. But like doing a couple of,
figure it out as long as I can get my wheelchair on the fucking airplane. Let's go.
hey yo. But like doing a couple of weeks wherever it is that you're going, no matter where it is. I mean, if I'm just going from here to Palm Springs, which is what, 2.5 hour drive, maybe at the most.
Not even.
No, it's probably 2.
Where you guys are, 1.5, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, depending on traffic.
We drive to Indio all the time. It takes maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah. And so, like, but even still, if I was to do that, but I know that I'm spending a couple of weeks there, that takes preparation. That takes a lot of time and effort to do. And then literally a couple of days, AKA 2, you're going to be like, oh yeah, no, we ain't doing that. Huh?
Never mind.
Boy? You can I can understand.
You can hands at that point.
I can understand the lash out. But I mean the way that they said it, I'm like, ooh. But
honestly, the way they said it was kind of funny.
Honestly, but I'm like, I can understand being that frustrated because literally you set your entire summer different to be able to take these couple of weeks, and now all of a sudden all of that is just like gone. Like what?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jinx.
Jesus, that's what we're doing now. Yeah,
no,
you would,
just for right now.
But for real, you would definitely get the smoke for that, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't talk to them for a long time.
No, I mean, I mean, I don't know.
Because also just imagine how excited you get, because they're both in school, so they don't get to see each other like ever. Imagine how excited this person was for this trip, and then the other person just like, no, I'd rather not hang out with you in our planned trip. I'm gonna do Jesus stuff.
Yep. Sorry, I gotta let go and let God.
and I think that's what's the. Oh God, this is gonna get a little bit.
No,
but I mean, like, the idea of it is like, it's so hurtful that like that is how it always seems to be, because like I kind of feel like so many people find so much joy and relief and what have you in it, but like everything that I've ever seen has always been so harsh and so cutthroat.
Right.
And I don't love that. And I mean like I barely even like throw myself into Judaism. I only throw it in for my like heritage and culture.
Right.
You know, because like I feel like religion has always got this like such a harsh, icky bleh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And also here's the other part. Here's the other part that makes me mad. It is that in the second edit, they said, I only learned after he canceled the trip that this impression kept popping up in his mind a few weeks before the trip.
He could have said something at any time.
He could have been like, at when this started popping up in his head, he could have literally been like, hey, honestly, I'm thinking about doing this. Like, I'm thinking about going on this journey, like for myself spiritually and for my beliefs weeks ahead. And then they could have been like, oh, hey, you know what? Cool. And I will be supportive.
Thank you for telling me.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna suck.
You're packed. You got tickets. Like what? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. Get out.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, so I will. Yeah. I will say the way that they stated it. Yikes. But I completely understand.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go NTA.
Yeah. NTA definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no. I do agree, NTA for sure.
Yeah, man, that one.
But I mean, it was a very big debatable issue.
100%. That one was a journey. Clearly, a journey they didn't take.
Yeah. But don't stop believing.
Don't do that.
It's too late.
Too late, I
Oh,
did
Lord.
it.
All right, guys, let's close this out. So, first episode back, man. That was so much fun. It's good to be back, man. I feel real good about it. We're gonna have more content on this channel, including just like video game stuff, reviews, reactions, etc. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would really, really love that. And yeah, thank you to Jeremy and Sanit for being here. I will post both of their socials down below, though Jeremy doesn't really have any socials because he doesn't post anything.
I'm an old man.
Yes, it's very true. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. Everybody say bye.
Bye.